Hi there, and good evening. We welcome you to the West Plains Civic Center, Joe Paul Evans Arena, second game of our doubleheader on KDY today. After the West Plains visitors posted a terrific win at home against the Lebanon Yellow Jackets this afternoon in overtime, we move on to college basketball. And tonight, Grizzlies in the homecoming game will be taking on the Moberly Greyhounds for the second time this season. I'm Harlan Hutchison. Jordan Hess is in the studio, and Nate Hudson is taking care of the video chores and the live stream on our website, OzarkRadioNews.com, and Hot Country KDY Facebook. And we got a nice crowd here for the homecoming game. We came early tonight, many people did, for the Friends of the Garnett Library chili feed, which was fantastic. Great stuff. We had great chili provided by Wendy's. We had some great potato soup, some great desserts, just an all-around fun time, and nice crowd coming out to help support the Garnett Library. Well, here in this ball game, it's really not for anything in particular, except for, from a pride standpoint, it's actually more important in some respects for Moberly than it is the Grizzlies. Grizzlies' fate is already sealed. They will play the play-in game, as we talked to you here on the Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply pregame. The Grizzlies will play here Tuesday night against the State Fair Roadrunners. That's the play-in game. And then the winner of that game will play, it looks like, well, it's going to be either Mineral Area or Moberly. I don't think that's a foregone conclusion, because if Moberly wins tonight and Mineral Area loses at home to State Fair, then that would give Moberly first place in the region, and they would play whoever wins the play-in game on Tuesday. Flip it around, same thing applies. But whatever the case for the Grizzlies, they are 10-19 on the year. And unless they win from now until the end of the national tournament, basically they'd have to go from now and win every game, including the national championship game in Hutchinson, Kansas. They would have to do that to prevent themselves from losing 20 games this season. No Grizzly team has ever lost 20 in a season, and unless we hit an unbelievable hot streak, then that's going to happen for the first time this year. But you don't want to have it happen tonight for homecoming with Moberly here. Moberly's an excellent team. They're 22-6. They're number 23 in the country. They're coached by Pat Smith, and a Hall of Fame NJCAA coach. And they beat the Grizzlies 110-94 in a game at Moberly just a little bit earlier this year. We're getting ready for the tip-off starting lineups here for the homecoming game. And the Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply pregame continues after we take a short pause. Starters are coming up next. Grizzly basketball, too, here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Here's why Mahindra is the best-selling tractor in the world. Superior performance, greater value. These are the drivers behind why Mahindra owners are so happy with their tractors and why they are so loyal to the brand. Not only is their pride showing, it's growing stronger with an impressive 98% of our owners recommending a Mahindra to their family and friends, and have done so an average of 9 times. Stop in Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains to find out more.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
Hi, I'm Laura Thorne, Executive Director for Kindred at Home in West Plains. We take great pride in providing compassionate, quality home health care to seniors throughout our community. We are growing and looking for nurses to assist with patient care. We offer flexible scheduling, excellent pay, benefits, vacation, and sick pay. If you're passionate about helping seniors get healthier and stronger while staying in their homes, we'd love to meet you. Call us, 417-257-2080. I look forward to hearing from you.
I chose Missouri State University West Plains because I was able to get a quality education by having more one-on-one time with my professors.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities like a full college experience in a small, friendly atmosphere.
I experienced so many amazing opportunities for travel, involvement, leadership, and growth. I couldn't have made a better decision for my first 2 years of college.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
At the Civic Center for the game between the Moberly Greyhounds and the MSU West Plains Grizzlies. Grizzlies will be without Quentin Jones tonight. He's out for the year with a knee injury. And we'll see who gets the start in the game tonight. It looks like it's going to be a different lineup than the one we had at Mineral Area the other night, where Mineral Area beat the Grizzlies. Starting lineup for Moberly, they'll go with Des Jones, who's a really good player, 5'10" freshman from Hannibal, Missouri. Cortez Mosley's in the starting lineup. He's a 6'5" freshman from Peoria, Illinois. Tyreek Chambers, a guard, 6'3" freshman, Brooklyn, New York. And Markello Sullivan. Markello Sullivan is a 6'4" sophomore from Louisville, Kentucky. Pat Smith, the head coach of the Moberly Greyhounds, and they are ranked number 23 in the nation. They are 22-6 on the year. Pretty good crowd here tonight, and they get on their feet and will welcome the Grizzlies to the floor. And the one thing, as we talk about the ball game, is the start of the ball game is going to be very important, because games for the Grizzlies have struggled. It's where they've got behind early. They got behind 10-0 the other night in Mineral Area. So you want to try and avoid that. Nico Hill from New Zealand will be one of the starters for the Grizzlies, the freshman at 6'4". Alex Rodriguez, 6'9" from Sao Paulo, Brazil. He's a freshman. DeAndre Vilmar from Abacos, Bahamas, 6'4" sophomore. Malik, left wing. A-Rod dribbles in, kicks it back out to Nico Hill in the corner. High post. Peterson will hand it. Nico curls. Free throw line. Jump shot. Good. Nico Hill makes it a 12-9 game. Des Jones goes in. Blocked away by Peterson. Slapped off the board. Here's a one-on-one break the other way. Hill all the way. Left end spinner. No good. Rebounded by the Greyhounds. Up ahead from Sullivan. Ahead of the play. Two-handed dunk by Mosley. 12-11 game. Grizzlies by 1. Sadar Calhoun on the perimeter on the left sideline. Left corner, Tidwell. Dar Calhoun with it. Dar got away with a carry there, drives the lane, goes up, got hacked. He'll shoot 2, it looks like. Pat Smith will complain about Dar. He signals twice. He carried the basketball when he was handling it. And I would bet you a bowl of that Wendy's chili we had tonight before the ball game, that because Pat Smith is complaining about that, Sadar Calhoun is going to get called for that before the night's over. You just watch. Meanwhile, second foul on Des Jones. That's a big deal because he is one of their very best guards. He'll have to go out of the ball game. Dar Calhoun makes a free throw here. Taven Horton in the ball game. Next try is good. Good start for Sadar. He's got 7. Front court, Tyreek Chambers, guarded by Malik Tidwell. At the point, Mahorsic bullet pass inside, tipped away. Good play by Malik Tidwell. And the steal, that's the third turnover. And now here's Taven Horton front court for the Grizzlies. Tidwell at the point, left wing. Nico Hill. Taven Horton, crossover dribble, baseline. Hands back to Nico. There's 16 on the shot clock. Got all kinds of time. A-Rod drives the right side, goes up, gets it blocked by Mahorsic, and now back with a 2-on-2 break. Here come the Greyhounds on the gallop. In the middle, here's a drive down the lane. Right-hand layup is good. Eddie Creel uncontested with the lay-in. 14-13. Nico front court left corner. Here's Taven Horton cutting down the lane. Here's Rodriguez. Lays it up and good. Alex Rodriguez has 7. He's a freshman, and we're lucky to have him back next year. He is going to have, I bet you, a great sophomore year. In the left corner, here's an open 3 look, and that's in by Markello Sullivan, who now has 5 points. 16-16. You want to play fast? Greyhounds will play fast. And the Grizzlies seem to play a little better when they play fast. Sadar with the dribble. Over the top of the circle. Straight on 3 ball. Good. Sadar has 11. 19-16. Grizzlies. Front court, right side. Here's Chambers on the left wing. They don't guard Creel. He shoots a 3. No good. And no one went for the basketball. Boy, that is a horrible habit we have. Here's another 3. Straight on. Look, no good. Tip to the corner. It's going to be saved by Creel. He'll throw it back, and they'll reset. In their offense, the Moberly Greyhounds. Right wing. No one picked up the shooter. He missed it. And high in the air for the rebound. It's Sadar Calhoun. Back from right to left. Long up the right side. Tidwell with it. Gets it back. Sadar. On the wing, back to the right point. Tavon Horton out front, Tidwell. And now they'll change here with a high screen. Tidwell to the point. Drives in, hangs and shoots. He lost the basketball, and it was last touched by the Greyhounds, and so it'll stay with the Grizzlies. Mahorsic is a 6'10 sophomore from Serbia. Malik Tidwell, at least, is listed at 5'10". That's not going to turn out well most times. And it didn't there, but the Grizzlies get it back. Here's Sadar with it over on the left side. Taven Horton, who hasn't looked at the basket yet. Vilmar with an up around reverse is good. DeAndre Vilmar with a nice athletic play. Took it from the left corner up and around. It's 21-16. Grizzly bench encouraging their partners here. Mahorsich drives around down the lane, up, and a charge is going to be the call against Mahorsich as he curled over the top straight down the lane. And I didn't see if that was Vilmar or if it was Horton that drew the charge. But whoever did it, good job. Pat Smith, meanwhile, was going to chew on Mahorsich during the timeout. And we have a timeout on the floor. And we'll take a 30-second timeout with the score Grizzlies 21. Moberly Greyhounds 16. 10:56 to go in the half. We're back in 30 seconds on KDY.
Hi, I'm Laura Thorne, Executive Director for Kindred at Home in West Plains. We take great pride in providing compassionate, quality home health care to seniors throughout our community. We are growing and looking for nurses to assist with patient care. We offer flexible scheduling, excellent pay, benefits, vacation, and sick pay. If you're passionate about helping seniors get healthier and stronger while staying in their homes, we'd love to meet you. Call us, 417-257-2080. I look forward to hearing from you.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
Xavier Smith in the game for the Grizzlies from Orlando, Florida, freshman guard. He's out there with Taven Horton, and it was Taven, thanks to Jordan for catching this on the video, it was Taven Horton that drew the charge a little while ago. T in the left corner, bad pass. Tried to get it to Dark Calhoun, threw it too far out in front. Fourth Grizzly turnover. Back to play up the right side. Grizzlies go to the 1-3-1, and a travel violation out front on Tyreek Chambers. That was an unforced turnover. Pat Smith hollering, "You're going to call that down there. You better be calling it down here." Greyhounds go back to their little trap. Smith, left side, Vilmar. Inside pass, bad pass, stolen, and a whistle and a foul on Vilmar trying to get that ball back. So with 10:26 to go in the half, 21-16, we'll get a media timeout under 10 minutes and the first dead ball. Moberly comes back with it. In the front court, Chambers, guarded by Xavier Smith. Crossover, free throw line, lost the ball, picked back up though. Creel, now they get it over on the left side to the right point. Here's a three in the air, no good, and winning the race to the ball was Moberly, tipped out of bounds by Xavier Smith. There's such a thing in basketball as 50-50 balls. People who have coached and been around the game a lot know what I'm talking about, but a 50-50 ball is one of those balls that comes off the rim, and it's anybody's ball. And it's just a matter of who wants it the worst. We have not been very good at that this year at all. If we would get better at it, we would have some much better results when it comes to rebound. Here's a missed shot on the side, picked up by Xavier Smith. Taven Horton for the Grizzlies. Out to the point. Left side now Vilmar. Curls over the top. Kicks it to the far corner. Is deflected out of bounds by Moberly with 20 on the shot clock. And there, under the 10-minute mark, comes a dead ball and a media timeout. 9:42 to go in the first half with the score of the Grizzlies up 21-16. And we're back in 1 minute on KDY.
I chose Missouri State University West Plains because I was able to get a quality education by having more one-on-one time with my professors.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities like a full college experience in a small, friendly atmosphere.
I experienced so many amazing opportunities for travel, involvement, leadership, and growth. I couldn't have made a better decision for my first 2 years of college.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hello, would you like me to find workout classes near you?
There are no stores that sell glasses within 10 miles of your location.
There's enough artificial in the world. That's why Michelob Ultra is brewed with no artificial colors or flavors. With just 95 calories and 2.6 carbs, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. 2019 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. 95 calories, 2.6 grams carbs, 0.6 grams protein, and 0.0 grams fat per 12 ounces.
Ozark Medical Center's home care has been providing expert home care in this region since 1974. OMC's home care has a skilled staff of nurses, home health aides, rehabilitation therapists, and social workers who will work closely with your doctor. OMC Home Care is dedicated to providing the very best professional care in your home. For OMC Home Care, call 417-256-3133. OMC Home Care, close to home.
We come back to the Civic Center. The score 21-16. Grizzlies lead 23rd ranked Moberly. Here's the inbound play to the left wing. Wide open. Sidar with a three. Look, it's off the mark. Rebound, though. Rodriguez, one bounce up strong. No good. Got it back for just a moment, and it's taken away by the Greyhounds and Tyreek Mosley. They'll come back in the front court with Drayton out front, knocked away. Loose basketball, and it's picked up in the back court. How is that not a walk? As it was picked up there, now left corner pass. Open shot for a three in the air, no good. Good block off. Now that's what happens when you block off on the weak side. Xavier Smith got a body on the Moberly rebounder on the opposite side, and that was Ware. He's in the ball. David Ware, 6'5" freshman from Caroline County, Virginia, and he picked up the foul. Now the other end. Here's a drive up, no good, and you just can't do that. DeAndre Vilmar just bowling down the middle of the floor, and he was going one direction, and that was to the basket. Now he gets up hobbled. Taven Horton will come in for him as he crashed to the floor, and that was DeAndre. I mean, you were ready to call a charge from the time he was at the top of the circle, and 10 feet later, he is called for the charge. He goes out of the ball game, hobbled. I mean, Kerry Elrod will have to take a look at him. 9 minutes to play in the first half. In the right corner, Drayton traveled with the basketball. He caught it, shuffled his feet, and Quentin Drayton was called for the walk. 5 empty possessions now for Moberly, 6 for the Grizzlies. Bounce pass up ahead. Sidar Calhoun will hand it down to Xavier. On the right wing, Taven Horton. Z with it, pass to the high post. Good catch, turn shot, good. Alex Peterson, boy, he's got that move. Now here's a steal. Sidar takes it away. Throw it to Sidar, let him crack one here. 23-16, Grizzlies by 7. Dar has it on the wing to the corner. Taven Horton, he can answer that bell. Ball knocked away, and it's going to be out of bounds, last touch by the Greyhounds. Right now, the Grizzlies have a little more jump than Moberly. And it'll be Grizzly ball. Right now, Taven Horton with Xavier Smith, Sidar Calhoun, Alex Peterson, and Alex Rodriguez. At the left point, back it goes to Z. Sidar, raise up, jump shot from the wing, good from 23 feet. (26-16), 10-point game. Out front, here's a drive down the lane. Here's a left-hand scoop high off the board. No good. Nearly a circus make by Mosley, but a foul on the Grizzlies there. And that's not good because that's on Alex Peterson. That's 2 on him. So at this point, with Quentin Jones unable to play, here's the free throw. Good. By Mosley, he'll get one more. So Nico Hill's going to come in for Alex Peterson, and that means they'll either move Nico or Alex Rodriguez to the post. Here's the next free throw. Good. 4 points for Mosley. Nico Hill up the right sideline. Bounce it ahead. Taven Horton attacks. Left corner. Wide open three for Dar. No good. And the rebound is slapped off one of the Greyhounds. They get control, though, and up the left sideline. Front court. Cutting down the lane. Right-hand scoop shot. Spins around and goes in. That's a heck of a play by Mosley. who finished right there, 26-20. They are loaded with guards, and they like to play fast. Up the right sideline, 3-on-3, right corner. A-Rod passed up a 3, dribbles in, tries to pass it cross court instead of shooting a 5-foot shot. The ball is deflected and stolen. Left side, Chambers. On the baseline, Mahortich cutting down the lane. Right-hand runner is up and good. On the cut by Sullivan. He's got 7. And timeout. Good timeout here, Chris Pope. With the score, 26-22. Grizzlies by 4. We take a 30-second timeout. Back in 30 on KDY.
Mayfield Auto Repair of West Plains has been in business since 1995 and have developed specialties in domestic and import diagnostics and repair. They do everything from minor repairs such as oil changes, tune-ups, brakes, shocks and struts, and major repairs. Call them for an appointment at 256-9452 or visit them at their new location, 2090 Clark Avenue in West Plains. It's Mayfield Auto Repair.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Seven minutes and 4 seconds to go in the first half from the Civic Center. Homecoming, Grizzly homecoming. Now long on the inbound, all the way to the hole, laying it up. And a great block on that play defensively by Tyreek Mosley. Stopped the Grizzly layup. And they get it back with a chance to cut into the lead again. In the right corner, here's a pull-up jump shot for a 3. No good, off the miss by Sullivan. Now Xavier Smith has it. He'll drive the lane all the way. Kicks it far corner, whipping around. Ball faked by Horton, steps through, right-hand runner is good. First bucket for Taven Horton, who missed the last game with a funeral back home. He's back. Here's a drive down the lane. Right-hand runner, no good. And the ball is going to be controlled by Nico Hill, who will hand it to Xavier Smith. 28-22. Grizzly basketball, they're up 6 with 6:18 and counting, 20 on the shot clock now. No one moving. On the right side, A-Rod has it. Dar has it. Down the right side, step through, leans in, travel with the basketball. Try to step through, little bunny hop. Turnover number 8 on the Grizzlies. Front court, Des Jones back in the game with a couple of fouls. Free throw line, lobs it over on the corner. Boy, it's a good catch. Now pass underneath. Here's a up and under good. Foul on the play. Basket counts. Bucket for Mosley. He now has 8 points. And Nico Hill will get called for that foul. Nico with his first. Blake Tidwell will come in for Xavier Smith. (28-24) and a 3-point play as Mosley finishes. Backcourt on the press, 28-25, Grizzlies by 3. Tidwell front court lobs it to the left corner. Dar has it back outside. Malik on the wing. Rodriguez kicks it to the corner. And now they trap Horton. Back around the horn it goes. Nico, fake shot. Dar has it. Pulls up, going to shoot it with 3 on the shot clock, and that's an air ball. And taken on the weak side by Mahorsic. Greyhounds come down to 3 with tie. Right wing Mosley, guarded by Calhoun. Gives it back. Here's an up fake. Curling over the top. Nearly a walk. Ball tipped away. Great play by Horton. Tipped it away up ahead. And a bad pass from Tidwell across to Sadar. Stolen. Now back the other way. Here's a shot up. No good. Foul on the play, and it'll be 2 shots after the team's straight turnovers. And so at the line will be Markello Sullivan, who has 7 points here. No, I'm sorry, it'll be instead Tyreek Chambers for the Greyhounds. 6'3" from Brooklyn, New York. First one is good. His second try is also good. His first points of the ball game, and it's a 1-point game now, 28-27. Up the left side, Nico Hill. Front court. Got to move. Backdoor cut. Sadar lost it out of bounds. When someone's in trouble with a basketball, the best idea always is to go to the basketball and give that player some relief, an easy pass, and an easy way to get out of it. That's 10 turnovers on the Grizzlies. 28-27, now a 2 would give Moberly the lead, and a reach-in foul on the Grizzlies. Blake Tidwell will be called for that one. And it'll be a 1-1 now for Moberly. Dusan Mahorsic, 6'10", from Serbia. Free throw, good. That's his first point of the game. He had 17 at halftime against us at Moberly. Finished the night, I think he finished with 27 points. He just murdered us inside. Here's the next try, good. And yet tonight, he's hardly touched the basketball. Inbound backcourt, and that gives Moberly the lead, 29-28. Taven Horton on the right side. Pull-up three from way out. That's an air ball. And it goes back over to Moberly. Chris Pope thought he was going to have an aneurysm there for a second. He was really upset at that quick shot by Taven Horton. Not what he wanted at all. Bounce pass to Mahorsic, down low for the Greyhounds. He backs in, drop step, high off the board, no good. Put back is good. Sullivan. And it's 31-28. Taven Horton in the front court. Kicks it to the far corner. Up fake by Sadar, goes up, lays it up and in. Sadar Calhoun. I don't know why he doesn't dunk that ball. He does a little finger roll at the rim when he attacks the basket. Pass underneath. Oh, they break the double team, and they get the ball back to Sullivan just standing under the basket. He lays it in. He has 11 points. 33-30. Nico Hill brings it up. Block pass up ahead. Here's Tidwell. Steps back. Needs help. Gets the ball to Taven Horton. Tidwell with it. With 3 minutes to go in the half. Horton, or Calhoun with a nice move. Gets around Mahorsic, and that's a mismatch. And Sadar takes it all the way in and scores. Sadar's got 17 first-half points, and here's a blocking foul at the other end on the Grizzlies. 33-32, Moberly by 1. Willie Tidwell just picked up his second foul. And so Des Jones, who has not scored yet tonight, that is not typical for him. Free throw here is good. Desmond Jones, 5'10" freshman guard from Mark Twain's hometown, Hannibal, Missouri. The next try short and rebounded by Nico Hill. Long up the floor, bad pass. Turnover 11 on the Grizzlies. So the turnover gives it right back to Moberly. They're up by 2. This team's plenty good enough. They don't need the extra help. Left corner. Here's a pull-up for a 3. Rims off. No good. Nico Hill with a rebound. Grizzlies come back after the one and done in the left corner. Dar has it. Cross-court pass to the right point. Nico Hill, guard with a catch on the left side. He's got a small player guarding him. Take him to the basket. Fade away from the free throw line is off the back iron. No good. Tipped out right into the hands of Eddie Creel. Now top of the circle, free throw line. Pull-up jump shot is good. Nice play by Tyreek Chambers. He has 4 points, 36-32. Dar dribbles in, lost the ball, gets it back. Now Xavier Smith. Hook pass to the right point. Nico with a wide-open three, and it's no good. Tipped a lot. Dar gets it, goes up, stripped away, and a whistle, and what? It's a foul on Moberly. That's going to be on Markel O'Sullivan. And if you're watching the game, you saw Sadar after he went in and missed it. He was frustrated. There was no foul call. He just stood there looking at the official. Meanwhile, the play's going on, and A-Rod, luckily, was still playing, and it led to a foul, and now the Grizzlies will have the ball inbound. Nico Hill. A-Rod, right wing, steps through, lost the ball, now tipped back outside. Grizzlies keep it. 10 on the shot clock. Could use a basket here. Minute 35 to go in the half, down 4. Xavier Smith spins to the middle, works his way in, shoots off the back iron. No good. Tipped up and in to Sadar Calhoun. 1:22 to go in the half. 36-34 Moberly. Des Jones out front, left side, guarded by Smith, cut off. Now on the left side, baseline move by Mosley. He's cut off. They'll move it to the point. And now Chambers. Pull up right elbow, jump shot, back iron, no good. And the rebound is pulled away by Nico Hill as Eddie Creel sailed high above the crowd but mistimed it. 53 seconds left in the half. Xavier Smith dribbles in, lost the ball. Just dribbled it off his foot. 4-on-1. Will they score? Here's a left-hand layup. Good by Eddie Creel. $30 seconds left. $22 seconds. Xavier Smith, right side, left point, way out for a three. A-Rod short. And we will have a foul call on the floor. And that's going to be on the Greyhounds. Tyreek Chambers is called for the foul. His first, it'll be a 1-and-1. That's a really big break because now, instead of Moberly with a chance to go in at the half, ahead 6 or 7, this could cut it back down to 2 points. 38-34, Nico Hill, who under most circumstances is a pretty good free throw shooter. First try is good. Nico has 3, 38-35. Next attempt is good. 38-36, 15 seconds left. Front court, Des Jones gets a screen. Left point, dribbles all the way in and shoots it high and around and good. That ball was tipped in by Mahorsic. That's a offensive goaltend. No basket. $38-36, 3 seconds to go in the half. Right now, from the Grizzlies standpoint, you just don't want to turn the ball over here in the backcourt and give them a cheap basket at the end of the half. Inbound play. Here comes Sadar with 2 seconds. He pulls up and shoots a long three, and it's no good. Parsons is blocked, I think, from the side. First half is in the books. Grizzlies acquitted themselves very nicely. Big first half by Sadar Calhoun with 19 points. And the Grizzlies trail by 2. Grizzly homecoming. And festivities here at halftime. For halftime, Grizz will be involved in all that. And Grizzly halftime is brought to you by Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities. Grizzly interview is next on KDY.
It's Grizzly halftime on KDY, and we're very happy to have with us A couple of, I guess, what you could call our typical students, but I can't imagine that Rachel brought these young people over here if they were completely typical. There's probably some outstanding things about them which we'll hopefully discover here over the next few minutes. In the studio, I have with us two students, both from Salem, Missouri, Braylon Shelton and Dalton Sanders. We're going to talk about their MSU West Plains experience and about some of the things that they are experiencing as second-year students here in West Plains.
and Cedar Calhoun. 32 points for Cedar tonight. And I think we got the volume back, the audio back. Here's a three at the point, no good. Rebound over the backboard by Ware. And now the Grizzlies will have the basketball. So hopefully that did fix the problem. Cedar Calhoun has 32 points. And the Grizzlies are down 2. Remember at the beginning of the game I said, when they were introducing starters and Cedar came out, I said, your best players have got to be your best players to win a game like this. Here's the ball tipped out of bounds at the offensive end by the Greyhounds, and it'll be Grizzly basketball underneath. Yeah, if we've got that going on right there, we're in good shape. Here's the inbound play. Taven Horton on the left wing. Bounce pass right point to the corner. A-Rob with an up fake, moves in. 15-foot jumper is no good. Slapped off the board. Taven gets it. Right-hand hook won't go. Tipped again off the board. Tipped up again. And Taven Horton gets it again. Out to the point. The Grizzlies reset. Now Cedar has it. Right side. Z back to Cedar. Moves over. Hung up midair. Taven with a three in the right corner. And it's no good. But there's A-Rod. Kicks it to the far side. Xavier wide open for the lead, and no good. Put back is good by Alex Peterson, and it's tied at 63. 9:32 to go. Tie basketball game. The other end. Here's the drive all the way down the middle, and it's good. Boy, you can't let him go one end or the other. Just shoot a layup like that. 13 for Mosley. Here comes a drive up and good by Cedar as he took it from the corner. Curled and went to the basket. He's got 34. Down the right side, and we'll have a foul. Xavier Smith with a blocking foul. And Xavier's called for his third foul. Well, the scoreboard says 1. Whatever. 9:11 to play in the ball game. And what a game this has turned out to be. We're tied at 65 at the Civic Center with Moberly. We're back in a minute on KDY.
Hello, would you like me to find workout classes near you?
There are no stores that sell glasses within 10 miles of your location.
There's enough artificial in the world. That's why Michelob Ultra is brewed with no artificial colors or flavors. With just 95 calories and 2.6 carbs, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. 2019 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. 95 calories, 2.6 grams carbs, 0.6 grams protein, and 0.0 grams fat per 12 ounces.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top-flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Number 23, Moberly, and the MSU West Plains Grizzlies tied at 65. Inbound play underneath, and the layup is good as they got the ball inside and took it to Mosley, who has 15 points. And the Greyhounds back on top by 2. Vilmar back over Cedar Calhoun. Dar has it across. Vilmar on the left point. Drives all the way in. Stripped. Fouled. He'll shoot 2, I think. Yes. 2-shot foul with 8:52 to go. And that is the 4th foul on Markelo Sullivan. And that is a good development for the Grizzlies. DeAndre Vilmar, who struggles mightily normally at the line. Free throw is no good. DeAndre will get one more try here. Next try, good. DeAndre has 5 points, 3.5, 1-point game, 67-66. And as always, one is better than none. Top of the circle, Jones lob across. Pass to the low block. Mahorsich goes in, got stripped away, but the foul will be called on the Grizzlies. That's probably going to be on Sadar. And that'll be his first foul. Nope. Too bad. That's Alex. And the scoreboard says his third. Sonny Smith said 4. That turned out to be incorrect. Free throw shooter, Dusan Mahorsich. The first try is good. He has come back to earth after turning into Bill Walton against us up at Moberly. I mean, he made Bill Walton look like a piker. Next try, no good. He pulled off the line a little quick there. Rebound Peterson. Down the front court. 2-point game. Grizzlies down 2. Get the ball in the hands of your people that can do something with it. And a good spot to do it in the left corner. Down low on the block. Peterson hooks to the middle. Right-hand running hook, no good. And the rebound, Mahorsich. And he gets it over now and back up the right sideline. Tyreek Chambers. Chambers shoots a 3 from the right wing, no good. And the rebound, Mahorsich. No one went for it except for he and Peterson. Jump shot from the wing, no good. Right corner rebound, Nico Hill. And the Grizzlies with the ball, down 2. And we'll have a foul on Mahorsich for a hold against Alex Peterson. That'll be team foul 6 on the Greyhounds. Mahorsich with the foul. 7:56 as we approach 8:30. Now Mahorsich comes out. That makes Moberly a much smaller team. Here's the inbound play. Double screen. They catch a fadeaway 3 in the corner by Dar. It's good. $37 points for Sadar Calhoun. Right wing for a 3, no good, and the rebound, Sadar has it. 69-68, Grizzlies by 1. Out front, Vilmar has it. Peterson pops out. Off the screen, Dar with a catch, circles across, and an offensive foul on Alex Peterson. He bumped into the defender, and he says he flopped. And Alex saying, man, I didn't even touch him. Whatever the case, Chris Pope is saying you got to pay more attention than that. And Alex Peterson has to go to the bench with his 4th foul. And Sullivan is on the bench with 4 from Moberly. Wide open, jump shot, no good. Rebound, Sadar. Up the right sideline, Vilmar. Dribbles across court. Taven Horton curls, and a reach-in foul is going to be called against Moberly. And that's a 1-and-1. Grizzlies are in the bonus now for the rest of the game. Only 14 fouls against MSU West Plains. 69-68, Grizzlies by 1 with free throws now. And Taven Horton. And his first try on the 1-and-1 is good. For the dunks, the jump shots, the threes, the flops, the fouls, it all comes down most times in a close game to this. Can you make your free throws? Here's the next try. That's short. Rebounded. A-Rod had it and lost it. And the ball comes off into the hands of Chambers. 2-point Grizzly lead. Drayton will drive the lane. Hangs and shoots over Dar. No good. Got his own rebound, and he puts it up. No good. Picked up again by the Greyhounds. Pump fake up inside. Good. Mosley has 17. Not 8 in this half. Left corner. Dar has it. Back around the horn it goes to the point. Nico. 6.5 minutes left. DeAndre Vilmar. Dar catches on the wing. Curls in. Hangs. Shoots off the board and good. The basket looks about the size of a wash tub to him right now. That's 39 points. We could be looking at a record-setting performance here. At the right point, high post, back on the wing, Dennis Jones fakes, moves over, sets, pops the three, and it's no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be off of Moberly. 72-70, Grizzlies by 2 with 5:52 to play. Sub in, they're going to get Markelo Sullivan back in their lineup. They miss it when he's not out there. $39 points for Sadar Calhoun tonight. We still have 5 minutes to play plus. Dar drives, goes up, hangs loose, scores, and a foul on the play. Did you see that? If you're watching the video, Dar went up to lay it in, switched hands in midair, laid it in with the left hand, got fouled and made it. 41 for Sadar Calhoun. Sadar has not had a real good year, but this is the guy at Florida State side. Right here. 41 tonight. And playing both ends and doing the other stuff. One free throw, and it's good. 42 for Dar. Time out. Moberly, listen to the crowd. 5:44 to go. Timeout. Grizzlies lead it by 5. 75-70 on Hot Country KDY.
Ozark Medical Center's home care has been providing expert home care in this region since 1974. OMC's home care has a skilled staff of nurses, home health aides, rehabilitation therapists, and social workers who will work closely with your doctor. OMC Home Care is dedicated to providing the very best professional care in your home. For OMC Home Care, call 417-256-3133. OMC Home Care, close to home.
Did you know Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply offers equipment rental at their West Plains location? Flexible and affordable rentals on skid steers, walk-behind trenchers, scissor lifts, welders, concrete saws, hole saws, specialty equipment, and more. 70 different items for rent. Only at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. Call to reserve 417-256-3749.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
Grizzly basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
75-70. Jordan is watching in the studio while he engineers the broadcast on the video stream, and he pointed out, looks like Sadar's having fun again. You know, if I scored 42, I'd be having a pretty good time myself, I'd imagine. Anybody would, but he seems to have that old bounce in his step like he had last year. 75-70. Des Jones drives in and around, trapped underneath, back out front. Up fake by Drayton. Drives the lane. Haynes kicks it to the right corner. Three by Creel is up and no good over the backboard. Grizzly basketball. 5:23. Moberly has lost one game in the region. That was the Mineral area by 8. Here's a pass. Cross court, wide open. Nico on a feed from Pilmar. Lays it up and good as they break the press. 77-70 with 5:08 to go. Keep mashing that gas pedal. Don't let up. Left baseline, Markelo Sullivan. Drayton on the right side. To the left point, Markelo Sullivan guarded by Sadar. Now a hand check foul is going to be called on Xavier Smith with 4:53 to go. 77-70. It'll be Jones throwing in underneath for Moberly. They'll lob it out front. The Horsich is in the game. He gets it to Jones. High post, ball fake, and a whistle, and a travel violation is going to be the call on on Cortez Mosley, who couldn't get it on the deck quick enough, and that'll be turnover number 11 on the Greyhounds. 77-70. Keith Doohan what you're doing and what got you this lead. Keep at it. Be aggressive. Attack the basket when you can. And if Sadar gets it, he probably ought to shoot it. High screen to the right. They go left instead. Cross-court pass, Taven off the screen to the corner. Dar goes around his guy, up and around off the board. No good. Tipped out, though. And Xavier didn't go after the ball, and it's picked up instead by Drayton the other way. All the way in, right-hand running layup. Good. Drayton has 9, 77-72. Xavier Smith at the point. Calhoun pops out, and now Moberly in the zone. Horton bounce pass to the point. Left side, Nico. He's going to shoot a three. Good! From the left wing, Nico Hill with his first three of the night. He has 11 for the game, 80-72. 8-point game, 3:35 to go. Here's the ball dribbled off the foot of Nico Hill out of bounds by Quentin Drayton, the 6'4 sophomore. Hilmar back in the ball game for the Grizzlies for Xavier Smith. 3:30 left. And now a whistle, a foul is called on the inbound play as Des Jones drew a foul from someone. That'll be on Nico Hill. That'll be his third foul. Inbound from underneath. Still a lot of time left, 3:27. And a whistle, and another foul is going to be called. And that's on DeAndre Vilmar. So it's 1-and-1 time now. Third foul on DeAndre Vilmar. The shooter is Mosley. First try is good. Cortez Mosley from Peoria, Illinois. A 6'5 freshman. 1 and 1 more. Next try is good. 80-74. Nico Hill up the left side. Splits the D. Takes it in. Feeds it across. And the ball knocked away from A-Rod. And now he falls out of bounds with the basketball. And then he touched the baseline, so that's going to be a turnover on the Grizzlies. (80-74). With 3:16 to go. Grizzlies go to the zone here, trying to cut down on that penetration. Bounce pass to the low block, turn to the middle, got away with a little slide, no good. Rebound, Mahorsich puts it up again, no good. Tipped up again, tie up, and that's a jump ball that's going to go to Moberly. When he has had to play inside, Nico Hill has really done a good job. Nico at 6'4", plays a little bigger than that. Mahorsich inside, pulls his way in, shoots no good, and a late whistle is going to be the call, and let's see who that's on. That's going to be on the Grizzlies on the shot. With 2:56 to go, A-Rod took a shot in the face on that play, and that foul is called on Alex Rodriguez. Alex fouled him with his face. 80-74 at 2:56 to go. That's his second foul. Mahorsich with a free throw try. It's good. I've had one overtime game today already. Let's win this one in regulation and forego the overtime. Next try is good by Mahorsich. Up the middle, Grizzlies break the press, 3-on-2. All the way down, right hand runner, going to foul on the play. The basket counts. Taylor Horton attacks the basket. Got 2, and he could get one more. (82-76). And that foul is going to be number 3 on Cortez Mosley. One free throw here. They're all big with 2:50 to go. Free throw try is no good, and the rebound to Mohorsic. 82-76. Now in the front court. Kick it to the right baseline. Trapped underneath, feet him out front. Here's a drive by Des Jones. Little floater is good. 82-78. 2:34 to play. Alex Peterson will check in here in just a little bit for the Grizzlies. Vilmar drives, pulls up, shoots, and scores from 10 feet away. From the left side of the key, I'm sitting here going, uh-oh, no. Yeah, good shot. 84-78. Drayton on the right wing to the right baseline. Free throw jumper, Mohorsic. No good, and no one went for the rebound. Picked up by the Greyhounds in a three from the wing. No good. Tipped out of bounds, and it will be Moberly basketball. Alex Peterson back in the game. 6-point game. 1:55 to go. Boy, picking up a loose ball in that situation, getting an offensive rebound or defensive rebound and getting possession would have been so huge right there. Des Jones at the point. Let's see if the Greyhounds panic. Here's the three from the wing. Good. That's not a panic shot at all. That's a dagger by Tyreek Chambers, and he has 7, and it's back to a 3-point game with 1:46 to go. 84-81. Timeout on the floor, and is this going to be a full timeout, 30-second or 60-second timeout? And we're back in a minute on KDY.
Mayfield Auto Repair of West Plains has been in business since 1995 and have developed specialties in domestic and import diagnostics and repair. They do everything from minor repairs such as oil changes, tune-ups, brakes, shocks and struts, and major repairs. Call them for an appointment at 256-9452 or visit them at their new location, 2090 Clark Avenue in West Plains. It's Mayfield Auto Repair.
Hello, would you like me to find workout classes near you?
There are no stores that sell glasses within 10 miles of your location.
There's enough artificial in the world. That's why Michelob Ultra is brewed with no artificial colors or flavors. With just 95 calories and 2.6 carbs, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. 2019 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. 95 calories, 2.6 grams carbs, 0.6 grams protein, and 0.0 grams fat per 12 ounces.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
The 27th Annual Grizzly Sports Banquet coming up. We'll talk about that here in a little while. Meanwhile, 84-81, 1:46 to go. Grizzly ball backcourt. Sadar Calhoun has it up the left sideline. Hands it to DeAndre. 84-81. Now it's time of the game. Your players, your best players, have to step up. Peterson, left wing, Taven Horton. 1:25, 9 on the shot clock. Taven lost the basketball, stolen. Jones up ahead. And now that ball was nearly thrown away in the corner. Picked up by Tyreek Chambers. Down the lane. Here's a layup, no good. Over the back, knocked away, and a foul's going to be called on Vilmar as he went over the back of Eddie Creel, who had gone over the back of Alex Peterson just then. So with 1:08 to go, 1-1 at the free throw line. The fourth foul on DeAndre Vilmar. And the free throw shooter is Eddie Creel, who has 13 points tonight. First free throw trial, the 1-1 is good. 2-point game, 84-82. And no good. And the rebound, Alex Peterson. 2-point game. Grizzlies with the ball up 2 with a minute to play. Left side, Taven Horton. A foul away from the basketball. That may be on Sullivan, and he just fouled out of the ball game. Makilo was guarding Sadar and has got his call for a holding foul. It'll be 2 shots in the double bonus as Makilo Sullivan fouls out. He fouls out with 18 points. And so Sadar Calhoun at the line. First try. Good. 43. No good. Tip down the rebound, though. Oh, they're going to call Taven Horton for going over the back on that. Wow. Taven Horton going for that loose ball off the rim. Tried to tip it back and was called for going over the back on the play. 85-82, 53 and a half seconds left. At the other end, it's Creel who missed his last free throw. This is a double bonus, though. First try is good. Eddie Creel, who didn't do much against the Grizzlies in the first matchup, is doing something here tonight. He has 15 points. Next try is good. 1-point game. 85-84. Up in the front court, Dar. Lob it across. Nico has it. Nearly got fouled. Shoots a 3 from the point. No good. And that was not, by a long shot, what the Grizzlies needed there. Still up 1 in the corner for the lead. Jones, good. And a timeout on the floor. Boy, you just lose concentration for just a little bit. And bang, you look up the clock. And from being 1 up, you're 2 down. 32 seconds to play. Timeout Grizzlies down 87-85. And we're back in a minute on KDY.
I chose Missouri State University West Plains because I was able to get a quality education by having more one-on-one time with my professors.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities like a full college experience in a small, friendly atmosphere.
I experienced so many amazing opportunities for travel, involvement, leadership, and growth. I couldn't have made a better decision for my first 2 years of college.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hi, I'm Laura Thorne, Executive Director for Kindred at Home in West Plains. We take great pride in providing compassionate, quality home health care to seniors throughout our community. We are growing and looking for nurses to assist with patient care. We offer flexible scheduling, excellent pay, benefits, vacation, and sick pay. If you're passionate about helping seniors get healthier and stronger while staying in their homes, we'd love to meet you. Call us, 417-257-2080. I look forward to hearing from you.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
32 on the game clock, 30 on the shot clock. Grizzly basketball in the back court, down by 2. Nico Hill in the front court, right side, DeAndre Vilmar. You could essentially play for 1 if you wanted to. Just take a crack and see if you can win it. Gar off the screen, dribbles to the baseline. Fade away in the corner for the tie. Good! In the back court, the Greyhounds with 14 seconds to go. Tie game. Here they come up the right sideline. Tyreek Chambers with the basketball. Guarded by Vilmar. Lost the ball. Picked back up. Little contact. No foul. Right elbow jumper for the lead. No good. Picked up by the Greyhounds. And the jumper no good. And a whistle. No, time ran out. They didn't get the last shot off anyway. We go to overtime. Tied at 87. Overtime is next on KDY.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. A top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
Here's why Mahindra is the best-selling tractor in the world. Superior performance, greater value. These are the drivers behind why Mahindra owners are so happy with their tractors and why they are so loyal to the brand. Not only is their price showing, it's growing stronger with an impressive 98% of our owners recommending a Mahindra to their family and friends and have done so an average of 9 times. Stop in Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains to find out more.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
As we get ready for overtime, a reminder, the 27th Annual Grizzly Sports Banquet will be coming up April 16th at the West Plains Civic Center Magnolia Room, just down from where we're sitting right now. Tickets are $12 a person, and if you'd like, you could consider sponsoring a student for $12 as well. Dinner will be provided prior to the awards presentation. You need to RSVP by the 10th of April. You can call 255-7255 or email kcollins@missouristate.edu. That's K initial K Collins. This has been a dandy ball game. 87. Over on the sidelines, Cedar Calhoun must have had a little blood on his jersey. They had to get that off where they could move on. Five minutes on the clock. Tied at 87. Cedar will jump center here to start the overtime period. That jumper by Cedar sent it to overtime. He has 45 points. At the right point, moving over behind the screen, double team on the ball at the point. Drayton has it. He's picked up by Horton on the right side. 7 on the shot clock. Corner, Des Jones with a 3. No good. And the rebound is tipped away, picked up finally by Taven Horton. Vilmar in the right corner. Back out to Tavon. Chance to get the lead here to start overtime. Vilmar dribbles over, drives down, puts up the shot, blocked, out of bounds, stays with the Grizzlies, 8 on the shot clock. Inbound, a catch. Here's Cedar going up, blocked, a foul, a late foul, and Dar will go to the line and shoot 2. Cortez Mosley with his 4th foul. They've already lost Marquilo Sullivan, who fouled out with 18 points. Cedar at the line to shoot 2. First try is good. That's 46. Next try will not go. 88-87. We get on the seesaw here. Sullivan out front. Bounce to the low block, turn to the baseline. Up hard off the glass. No good. Big rebound for Nico Hill. Vilmar lost the basketball. Just dribbled it right to the ball hand, Creel, and drive the other way, layup good, and foul on the play. That's just, you just got to handle the ball better than that. And so the turnover leads directly to the basket at the other end, and plus a free throw. 89-88. And the free throw by Creel here, trying to make it a 2-point lead for Moberly. And it is no good. Rebound, Sadar has it. Dar out front being hand-checked. Bounce pass over to DeAndre Vilmar. He'll move it over on the left side of the floor. Dribbles over to the wing. Popping out, Nico. Dribbles between the defense. Dribbled it off his leg. Turned it over. Stolen by Taven Horton and it's on. Tavon came out of nowhere, took it away, and slammed it down. And it's 90-89. I glanced down and glanced up, and there came a blur with number 20 on his back and threw it down with a dunk off the steal. 1-point lead Grizzlies. About that. Fast pass out of bounds in the far corner, trying to get it to Jones. And a turnover on the Greyhounds. 90-89 with 2:51 to go. Inbound play. Sadar gets it in to DeAndre Vilmar. Back to Dar. Up the floor. Taven Horton. They need to call timeout, and they do. Timeout Grizzlies with 2:43 to go. In overtime, and it'll be a full timeout. 90-89. Grizzlies in overtime, leading Moberly. We're back in a minute on KDY.
Here's why Mahindra is the best-selling tractor in the world. More performance, more strength, more value. Mahindra tractors deliver on every point. Built with heavy-duty components, Mahindra tractors have the power to lift heavier loads and use larger implements so you can get your work done faster. Stop in Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains to find out more.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
Ozark Medical Center's home care has been providing expert home care in this region since 1974. OMC's home care has a skilled staff of nurses, home health aides, rehabilitation therapists, and social workers who will work closely with your doctor. OMC Home Care is dedicated to providing the very best professional care in your home. For OMC Home Care, call 417-256-3133. OMC Home Care, close to home.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
It was tied at 87 at the end of regulation. Here in overtime, the Grizzlies have outscored the Greyhounds 3-2. And it'll be Grizzly basketball in the front court. 2:43 to play in overtime, number one. All the inbound play. Alex Peterson hands back. And Taven Horton popping out. Alex Rodriguez coming off a screen, posting up inside. They can't get the ball to Sadar. Back to the right corner. Vilmar, far corner. There he is. Here's a three for Dar. No good. Rebound long off the back iron. The Greyhounds are on the run. 2-on-2. Here's a step through, off-balance shot, thrown up in the air and good. What a lucky toss that was by Drayton. And that makes it a 1-point game in favor of Moberly. 2:07 to go. Taven Horton, baseline, posting up. Here's a turn, right-hand hook shot, no good. Rebound, though. A-Rod up and good. A-Rod's got 9, back to a Grizzly 1-point lead. Jones, top of the circle, over on the left point. Creel, he'll hand it back to Drake. On the bounce, right side. Dar's got to watch the back door here. Left wing, a three is good. Drayton with a three, and now it's a 2-point game. Quentin Drayton, 6'4", from Bowie, Maryland. Here's Dar on the right elbow, pull-up shot, feeds it inside, and the shot no good by A-Rod, but he got fouled on the play. Great play by Sadar. Looking, and A-Rod, he drew the defense, and A-Rod cut to the basket, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. At the line, Alex Rodriguez. And the first try is no good. Oh, rimmed around and hung and then fell off. 94-92, one is far better than none. Good. Boy, this crowd has got their money's worth tonight. Homecoming game, fantastic game. 94-93. High screen. Jones keeps the dribble, and a good job by DeAndre Villamar to stay within. High screen left now. Here's a pull-up shot, and it's good for a two. What a shot that was by Tyreek Chambers. 96-93, it's a three-point game. DeAndre Villamar. Bad pass across court, stolen. And the layup is no good, tipped up and good. Oh, man. Just a horrible pass. And now ball stolen again. 2-on-1 break. Alley-oop and a dunk. And that should about do it. 193, 31 seconds left, and the Grizzlies have just fallen apart like a cheap suit in the rain here. Over on the far left side, three ball. Horton is no good. Rebound. A-Rod puts it up and in. And a timeout. Back-to-back turnovers that just killed us here. 21 seconds left. With the score in overtime, 100-95 in favor of Moberly. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Grizzly Basketball on KDY.
I chose Missouri State University West Plains because I was able to get a quality education by having more one-on-one time with my professors.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities like a full college experience in a small, friendly atmosphere.
I experienced so many amazing opportunities for travel, involvement, leadership, and growth. I couldn't have made a better decision for my first 2 years of college.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Grizzly basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Well, 21 seconds left. Moberly basketball. They're up 5 and have just had the game handed to them here in overtime. Can the Grizzlies get a steal? Here's the inbound. Des Jones trapped in the corner. Back out. Across the floor. Up the floor. 14 seconds left. Pull-up runner. Shot off the back iron. No good. And again, Moberly gets the rebound. And a foul with 7 seconds left. And Alex Peterson just fouled out of the ball game. He fouls out with 7 points tonight. Free throw try for Drayton is good. He'll get one more. Quentin Drayton with another. It's good. 102-95. Dar dribbles down all the way. Right-hand layup is good. With 1 second to go. And that's the ball game. Final score in overtime. 102-97. Moberly wins it. Postgame up next. Brought to you by Holiday Inn Express and Suites. Number 1 in the world in customer satisfaction. Right here in West Plains, USA. Holiday Inn Express and Suites. We'll take a break, 30-second break. And we'll talk to Chris Pope on the postgame. Up next on KDY.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. A top-flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there so you can be too.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
Chris Polk joins us here, does his Bobby Knight routine, throwing the chair on the floor, as the Grizzlies fall in overtime by final score. And we'll add it up here in a second. Well, that was hard. And the hardest part was it just fell apart at the end.
Yeah. Yep. You feel like you have it. A couple of plays right at the end of regulation that allow them to tie it up, to actually take a lead, and then we tie it back up. But, man, game comes down to a couple of plays, doesn't it?
In this case,
those turnovers, the last three turnovers we had were bad turnovers. Those are the ones we hadn't had. You're going to turn the ball over some, especially against a team that flies around and presses like they do. But if you can keep away from the bad ones, the easy ones, the ones that you're trying to do too much, if you can just be solid with the ball and a turnover here and there isn't going to kill you. But we had some bad ones that not only were bad turnovers, but they gave up baskets on the other end. It's a 4-point swing like that. Those are the ones that cost you.
Well, tonight, Sadar came up with the kind of game we've been waiting for him to have.
Yeah.
And against a team that normally plays really good defense, but we saw that, when he really puts his nose to the grindstone and really tries. And tonight he was trying at both ends of the floor. He rebounded the ball pretty good. He even defended pretty good tonight, and he had 45 points. And, that's just an extraordinary night. At the same time, we had other guys. There were times tonight Nico Hill played really well. A-Rod, the same. Boy, what a play by Taven with that steal. That comeback steal in the backcourt that gave you, and that's a winning play.
Right.
But we had other plays tonight that kind of fell into that.
You can look across the board. DeAndre made some plays offensively, getting into the paint and hitting people, and that big finish with about what was left, about 50 seconds left or so. Right, huge finish. Tavon, Xavier played really well. Zave played really well. We had a lot of guys that did, they did what they were supposed to do. They made the plays they were supposed to make, and for the most part, and then we had a few that were just, man. But the rest of that's what DeAndre's supposed to do. He's supposed to guard, beat the ball screen the way he did, not allow guys to turn a corner, sit down, and just guard the heck out of them. Nico's supposed to be solid and make open shots and move the ball and be a heady player. They each kind of just did what Dar is supposed to play with great energy and do what he did. And, guys filled their roles and did their roles very well tonight.
And, they're toward the end of the ball game where it was really kind of up in the air. You got a bucket to tie Dar made that great shot from the right baseline to tie the game, and to send it to the last 14 seconds with the score tied up. They had 14 seconds and had a couple of pretty good looks at the basket, but your team was able to stop that and send it into overtime. And for all the world, it looked the way the overtime started that maybe things were going to start breaking our way. But man alive, you like you said, every time you have a breakdown against a good team like Moberly is, and they're ranked 23rd for a reason. They're going to make you pay for it. And before we knew it, we were right there, and then it was over pretty much.
It's those plays. It's those turnovers that turn into a quick two. it's not, you don't get a chance to guard that. You know, when you turn it over in those situations, in those places where we did, that's 4, so that's 8 points in the overtime that essentially we couldn't guard. We gave them the ball in a position where they're going the other direction for a basket. You know, that's 8 points of the game. You know, that's what it comes down to, and that's it. Always, every year, every time you play them with Moberly, it's 2 things, and these are 2 important things, no matter who you're playing or when. But it comes down to rebounding and turnovers. They try to turn you over, they try to speed you up, and then they rebound the heck out of it. And I thought we did a pretty good job on the glass. A-Rod, Alex, the foul trouble hurt us with Alex, but A-Rod and Alex, Nico, Tay, and that's the best Dars rebounded all year. So, I mean, across the board, we did a pretty good job there. And most of the game with the turnovers, we did a great job too. It's those timely ones, and we, you know, they they stacked up right there in overtime, and that'll do it for you.
So now you get ready for the game on Tuesday night. It'll be here against State Fair. 3rd time you'll have played them. You beat them twice. They always say it's hard to beat somebody 3 times in a season. But with them, you don't know what you're going to get, because if those 2 Chicago kids are playing well, they can be really hard to beat.
They can both really score, especially Franklin. He's a little bit like Dar in the sense of you don't really you just try to make things tough for him. He's going to get his shot. He can get space. He's explosive to the rim. So you got to guard. I mean, you got to guard him everywhere. And if he gets it going, he's very tough to guard. But you know, hopefully our guys understand. I think they do that it's not a given, but it's a game that we need to take care of business in, and we get another home game. You know, that's the great thing about it. We get another home game. We don't have to sit around for a week in preparation. So hopefully we take care of business on Tuesday and give ourselves a chance to. You know, to play again on Friday, right? At this point, your postseason, your 3rd season, it's all survive and advance.
If you play Tuesday like you played tonight, that'll not be a game. That's the problem, though, right?
This consistency has been an issue. Well, we'll say that. You know, I thought we were playing as well as we played all year, and we went over to 3 Rivers, what was that, a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, and played the worst game of the season. So, nothing is a given. We have to do all we can to prepare ourselves, and our guys just need to understand the importance of it. And you know what? I think, again, I'll give my guys a lot of credit. This has been a rough season. A lot of games have ended like this for us, and they have not checked it in. They're still here competing. That's as hard as we played. I mean, that's how you want to finish the season. If you're at the end of the year playing as hard as you played, playing as well as you can play, and that is not as well as we can play, but played as well as we've been playing as we have. And if you are there at the end of the season, you know they're playing for something. They have not given up, and we're not going to give up. We're going to fight. We're going to come back Tuesday and try and move forward.
All right, we'll see you Tuesday night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Chris Pope. Post-game on KDY and the Holiday Inn Express and Suites post-game as the Grizzlies fall to Moberly here tonight for the 2nd time this season. And their record for the first time in Grizzly basketball history, the Grizzlies have now lost 20 games in a season. 20-loss season this year, first time that's ever happened in Grizzly basketball history. And so this is going to go down as, record-wise, at least the worst season in Grizzly history. And at the same time, you probably need to attach an asterisk to that and say it's also by far and away the toughest schedule in Grizzly basketball history, which has sort of kind of led to this. Anyway, Grizzlies fall to Moberly here tonight, and it'll be back here against State Fair coming up on Tuesday night in the play-in game, 7 o'clock, and we'll have it here on KDY and the live stream as well. Till then, for Jordan Hess and Nate Hudson, I'm Harlan Hutchison. The Grizzlies dropped this one, homecoming to Moberly, and we'll see you again Tuesday night here. I'm Harlan Hutchison saying so long for the West Plains Civic Center.
Mayfield Auto Repair of West Plains has been in business